सलाम मेरे अजीज पंखों।
He opened his eyes, feeling a sharp pain on his forehead. He groaned slightly, touching his forehead. He could feel the wet liquid seeping out of his head. Jungkook panicked, looking toward his left side. He had probably fainted. He ran toward their side, tripping twice, opening his side of door. He cupped their face in his hand. He tried to wake they up. My life, open your eyes, he said, shaking their face a bit. My love, please open your eyes. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, he pleaded, opening his seat belt, getting they out of the car. His heart sank when he felt their breathing. Life, don't scare me like this. Please open your eyes. He almost burst into tears, kneeling on the ground, taking Tay in his arms. Lying him on the ground, he bent on his face, removing his hair from Tay's face. My life, please wake up. I'm so sorry, love. Tay, open your eyes, damn it, he shouted, taking Tay in his arms, hugging him tightly, inhaling his scent. Life, you're right that I am bad, very bad. I'm sorry, but please wake up. I can't live without you. He wept, kissing his whole face, his eyes, his nose, his cheeks, his lips, his forehead. He trembled, joining his forehead with him, wetting his face with his tears. He moved back, hearing his. Love, are you okay? He asked, looking in his slightly open eyes. Jungkook, they call his name shuddering. Yes, Jungkook's life. I'm here. Please don't leave me, ever, or I'll die. He embracing him, shedding his tears of thankfulness. I'm scared, Tay. I thought I lost you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't scare me like this ever. I love you so much. You can't imagine. He kept stroking the hairs, feeling his heartbeat that calmed his own. After remaining in the same position for about 5 minutes, they moved back to look at him. Jungkook, blood, he murmured. Noticed the wound. Your head is bleeding, Jungkook. He told him, touching his forehead with fear. No, I'm fine. Are you okay? He asked, looking into his eyes. No, Jungkook. Let's go to the hospital. No, I'm okay really. Jungkook, let's go. Stand up, they said, trying to stand up, but stumbled due to dizziness. Love, Jungkook held Tae scarcely, not letting him fall. Get me down, you're already injured. He reasoned when he picked Tae up in his arm. My life, it doesn't matter. Your weight is like a feather. He chuckled, kissing Tae's forehead. Seating him in the car, they looked away, weeping when the doctor applied antiseptic to Jungkook's forehead. He refused to get his wound treated before they had a complete checkup. After assuring that he was perfectly fine, he was currently sitting on the hospital bed in a VIP room, getting his wound dressing by the doctor. My life, it is me who is injured. Why are you crying? Jungkook smiled, looking at Tae, who would take a peek once or twice at him and then look away, not being able to look at his wound. Keep quiet. I'm angry with you. What if you got injured badly? Tae spoke, wiping his tear when the doctor had left. Come here, Jungkook said, smiling at the concern from him. Why shall I? I'm sure you must have prepared something to shout at me, Tae muttered to himself, but Jungkook giggled listening. Tae, he called with love, no response. Love, he called again, forwarding his hand. No response. My life, he called him again, and he half putting his hand in him. But instead of grabbing his hand, he pulled him into his lap, making Tae yelp with surprise. Jungkook, someone will come. Let them. It isn't like I'm holding someone else's wife, he said Cecily, putting his head on his chest, caging him in his arms. They I am still angry with you, they said with difficulty as he felt him tracing their collarbone with his nose. You'll still be angry if something happened to me, he asked, kissing his collarbone. Jungkook, God forbids, don't say like this, he shouted, moving back, looking into his eyes. The tears they had been controlling for long broke loose hearing his words. What would I have done if something happened to you? They started to hit his chest with his tiny fist, crying hard. Shh, quiet. I'm okay. Nothing happened to me. He got embarrassed. They tightly rubbing his back to stop his hiccups. Why do you get so angry? They complained, wrapping his arms around him, hiding his face in crook of his neck. Now I will not. Be quiet, he replied, getting his hair, inhaling them. I know you will, they yelled, rubbing his nose on his neck, making him swallow hard. They keep crying and keep whispering sweet nothing to him, cradling him like a baby in his arms. My life. Shh, stop it now. Who cried this much? Look, my pretty eyes are all red. He kissed his eyes. First, promise me that you will not shout. They whimpered, showing his puppy eyes, which made his heart swell with love. If you listen to me, then I will not, he said, picking his lips. I always listen. They argue, pouting his lips. Did you ask my permission before going to Jimin's place? His tone hardened a bit, remembering that. I asked Uma, they replied, looking down. How did he know where you live? Jungkook asked, ignoring his excuse. Huh? He looked at him confused. That parents come from your hand in marriage. Jungkook started, tightening his hold around their waist. What? They shrieked loudly. Yes, now tell me how he'll find out where you live. He will not have asked Jimin, otherwise he would told him you're mine. He said coldly. Actually, that he dropped me back home. What? And why the hell did you come with him? Where was the driver? He shouted, making him flinch, not letting him complete his sentence. And he said he will not shout a minute ago. My husband is such a babbler. He mentally face palm, looking into his stormy eyes. Don't shout. Jimin was with us and the driver had to take the car to service. Otherwise, I will never come with him. They explained, grabbing his face in his hand, tried to calm him down. You should call me Tay. It hurts to even imagine that. Must thought about you. I want to kill him. He sighed, closing his eyes, feeling his touch. I'm sorry. He apologized at his restless state. You're going to live with me from next week. He exploded another bomb after a few minutes, making their eyes pointed like saucers. What? No, I have not graduated yet, Jungkook, he explained, looking. He started calmly, as it was something normal. Jungkook, it's my last semester. Can we not wait for 6 months? They tried to convince him. No, we can't. Moreover, I can help you with your final year assignments, he replied, kissing his forehead, whereas they panicked, imagined the future scenarios. Jungkook, he winced. Stay calm, my life. Everything's going to be perfect, he said, hugging him, putting his head on him. But how could he stay calm? They were going to him within a week. No, no way. How can he going to handle his crazy husband? I am drunk. He clubbed hard, closing his eyes.